Hi. I didn't know if this thing was on or not. Welcome to Eccentric People. Now, my show is going to be about people who are, you might say, free thinkers, or you might say, people who think, have you ever thought you were weird? Okay, well, you come to the right place if you've ever wondered if you're weird. Okay, this is my first video, and I'm telling about what my videos are going to be about. And I might not be real good at this right now, but I'm just going to tell you a little bit about my channel. My channel is going to be for eccentric people and free thinkers. And if you really think about it, everybody's got something a little bit weird about them. If you think about it, everybody that you've ever known probably has at least one strange thing about them. For instance, one weird thing that I did one time is I was going to rent this house, and well, a friend of mine said that the house was a dump. So she was like, well, you need to rent something else because this place, really sucks. So before I ever knew I wasn't going to stay there, I needed some more furniture. So what I did was there was this table, and this table, I wanted to widen it. So I go and I look in a closet, and I find that there was a shelf in there that was just the right size that I needed to widen my table with. It was the right length and it was the right width to widen my table. So I sawed it down. I sawed it down. And then after I sawed it down, my table was blue. So I needed to try to keep this under 10 minutes, or 10 minutes, not much over. So I sawed it down, and my table was blue, so I needed to paint it blue. I painted it blue, and I leaned it up against the wall to dry. Now, that was when my friend come over, and she was like, this place is a dump, and I want to take you to see more places. And I ended up renting another place for my kids and me. And so at the time, I was going to finish widening that table and working on it. And I just didn't have time because I was, needing to get ready to move somewhere else. So I thought, forget about the table. So instead, I just got everything packed up and ready, and I thought I'm just gonna, leave that shelf piece there. Now, I got to thinking about that later, and can you imagine what the maintenance guys thought when they came in and they see this sight? They go in the closet, and imagine two of them talking to each other. Let's call them Joe and Ralph. And Ralph says to Joe, okay, Joe, you're not going to believe what she's done. She has sawed the closet shelf down and painted it blue and left it laying against the wall. Why would anyone do that? They couldn't figure it out. Why would anyone do a thing like that? but there actually was a reason, and I told you what the reason was. So, that's one example of some strange things that I have done. Now, if you've ever done anything strange that might not make a bit of sense to anyone else, unless it's one of your closest friends that knows you're weird, then write in the comments section and tell me about the weird things that you do, because that's what this channel is about. This channel is about weird, eccentric people. Good people, fun people, and awesome people, but weird, eccentric people. It's just here for fun. It's not meant to be taken serious. It's just a fun channel for eccentrics and strange, weird people. Now, like I said, if you ever really think about it, most everybody you know has at least one strange habit or one strange thing about them. On this show, I'm going to introduce you to some weird, strange people. There's this one dude that everybody calls him this, Big Jack. He wants everybody to call him Big Jack. His name is Jack, but everybody calls him Big Jack. This guy lives in the woods. I'm not kidding. He lives in the woods and lives off the land. And he loves it. He loves it. You know, it would be a great thing to do to wake up to the great outdoors. But I would have a hard time with the hunting part. Because, can you imagine? You got to get, even if you can go hunting for something, you got to, or fish. I couldn't clean fish. Ew, I couldn't clean fish. I wish I wasn't like that, because I would love to live, well, not totally in the outdoors. I'd like to have a log cabin. But this guy, well, he does have his own house he built. I've never been out there. I don't know what it looks like, Big Jack. This guy is the most funny guy, and he has agreed to take the time when he can to come over and let me interview him on one of my episodes of, I forgot what my thing's called, Eccentric People. Hold on. I forgot what my show is called. Just a minute. I wrote it down. I got to go see. It's in here. Eccentric People's Talking Variety. Oh, yes. It's called Eccentric People's Talking Variety. Yeah. And it's here for you to get your weird on. Get your weird on. And tell me about all the strange habits you have and all the weird things you've ever done. And we'll just have a great time with that. I got this other person I know named Rhonda, and she's going to be on the show too. Now, I don't know just how soon I can get Big Jack and Rhonda on the show, but they're going to be here. And you won't believe these people. you won't believe them. But I am like on a time limit, and I wanted to make this like 10 minutes or under, and I'm going towards 10 minutes. But this is not like going to be like a regular episode of my show. This is only an introduction to what my show is going to be about. So, all of you eccentrics out there, get ready. And everybody is invited to type about the strange and weird things that they do. And everybody has something. I mean, you ever met one of those really normal people? They're the craziest of all. If you just hang out with them a while. Anyway, I'm starting to go over my time. So, this is the introduction, and see you on the next show, which will actually be the first show, because this is just an introduction. So, keep being your weird self and get ready for, I forgot what it was called again. Get ready for eccentric people's talk and variety. See you on the next show. Peace out and love. Bye.